So Alan, looking ahead to the opening meeting of the Bahrain Turf Series, first of all the Al Manamar Cup, you've got a few runners starting with Breath of Air.
Yes, he's a nice horse. He's been a bit difficult to place last season and he took a bit of time getting used to the track. But he's a talented horse. He's rated 93, so that speaks for itself. He wouldn't be without a chance if he got the right sort of run. Well, she's a mare that I bought in Argentina as a yearling, and she spent a year in UK with my son, just pre-training, and then she came over here last year, and she won two races last year, and a handicap this year. But she's a lovely, big, improving mare. Yeah, we're quite excited about her. She could be anything. She won very easily last time. I know it was a low-class handicap, but she won in terrific style.
And then you've got Invaders.
Yes, yeah, another exciting one. He's just come over. He was with Michael Bell, one of the Queen's horses. You know, he's working really well. He's settled in well. He's a nice, big, strong horse. You know, again, see if he gets a rub of the green. He should run well, make a good account for himself.
First time out for you here in Bahrain. Would you expect him to need the run, or would he be ready to go first?
Well, no, he'll be ready to go. He's trained up well. He was with my son before he came over here. Just again, you know, sort of training up, ready to come over here and start firing. Although he hasn't been here too long, he's done a couple of bits of work and actually improved with both pieces of work. So, yeah, we like him.
Of the three, would there be a number one at this stage?
Look, it's an international race, so we're taking on horses that, you know, in Bahrain you're normally taking on the same horses all the time. So we've got some invaders, if you like, that we've got to find out about. But you know, look, if the ratings are anything to go by, I think you know, our horses are there to make a good account for themselves, and I'd like to think that any one of them would have a chance.
And has it added a bit of spice to the Bahrain season, having these influx of British horses coming over and competing?
Well, it's certainly given us something to aim for with the horses. You know, I mean, it's good prize money up for grabs, and I think the series has added a little bit of excitement all around. In the past few years, the Bahrain owners in Europe have been pretty active and had some good horses, and yeah, so it's just an ongoing thing. Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Looking at the other series race, the Mile and a Quarter Al Muharrat Cup, Justino.
Yeah, he's from Joseph O'Brien's. He came over earlier in the year, about midsummer, and he's done very well since he's been here. I mean, he looked like a progressive horse when Joseph had him. And he's certainly done that in his work recently. So, you know, it'd be nice to get him out there and see how he goes. Andrew Elliott rides him, and he had a sit on him the other day, and he was very impressed with him. He won 1,800 metres last time, but he always looks like he'd get a mile and a quarter without a problem. And this is a pretty easy mile and a quarter track. It's a nice galloping track. It's, you know, no undulations. I think if you can win at Leopardstown, you over a mile, 1,800, then you know, mile and a quarter shouldn't be too much problem here.
And what about the Emperor Within?
Well, he's a horse we've had for a couple of years, and he runs in and out. He had a run last week, and you know, he's running off a low handicap mark, 83, and he's got a good weight. He has been rated 90 in the past, so if he can improve on what he's been doing, then yeah, he'll make a good account for himself.
And same question again, would there be a number one of the two you're fielding?
Well, you know, you've got to say Justino, because he's a young, improving horse, and probably, you know, Emperor Within is probably at the top, if not just over the top of his game.
And of course, just taking on the the European invaders, as you call them,
Yeah.
them here. Do you feel sort of the local track knowledge, you know, obviously using lots of local riders and things like that, that might give you a bit of an edge against them, certainly in these early series races?
Well, you know, I mean, obviously we have that knowledge of the track, but it's not a difficult track, you know, to ride. It's a pretty, as I said, fair track. We've never had any problems in the past. I mean, one or two of the international jockeys have been caught out, you know, when they come over to ride, but I think that they'll all be up to it this year. Certainly they would have learnt a lot, and quite a lot of them are riding regularly over here, so not too much problem.